Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So given this inequality here, solve it and draw the number line that represents the solution. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so here times both sides by, well, you can see that at the moment you've got this bubble here over this bubble here. So I would multiply this out, and then you can see that this here has a minus in front of it. So your first aim is to turn this into a positive. You see what I mean later on. So here times both sides by 5. So this would be 10 on this side. This would be this. Well, that will leave you this 3 bracket 4 minus 2x squared, and then do this, and then multiply out the brackets here. So it's like this. Okay, so this will be 12 minus 6x squared less than or equal to 10, and then here you can see you've got this block minus this block equals this, well, so less than or equal to this block here. So add 6x to both sides. So this will be this 10 add 6x squared, and then this will be 12 here, and then here you've got this block, and this block here. Get rid of this block here, so take away 10 from both sides, so this will be 2 less than or equal to 6x squared, and then divide both sides by 6, so this will be 2 over 6 less than or equal to x squared. This is the same as saying 1 over 3 equals, well, x squared here. Okay, so here, try, when you get to this stage here, try to understand what's going on here. Well, if you draw a graph of y equals x squared here, it will look like this. A third, let's say 1 is here, 1. Well, a third will be here, roughly here. So if you move across here, this one here is root a third, and this one here is negative root a third. Okay. Well, basically, you're trying to find out the region where when you square it, it has to be bigger or equal to a third. You see, this is good. Everything here is good because it's bigger than a third. Anything here is good. So really, your number line will look something like this. Well, anyway, when you get to this stage here, in a way, square root a third. In a way, square root a third. Hang on. In a way, square root a third. Okay, so it will look like this. Hang on. 0 here. You've got your root a third, and then here you've got your negative root a third. And then here, at the moment, when you get to this stage here, when you get to here, what you do inside your mind, you're square rooting, in a way, square rooting both sides, but you're not. Well, when you square root both sides, you would get one critical point here. You get a negative version of it over here, and when you get to this stage here, you can't tell if this region is good or if out here is good. You can't tell yet. Okay, so what you do is select one point in this region here and test it out. Let's select 0. It's nice and easy. 0 squared, so that's 0 squared is 0, and then here you're saying the statement 0 is greater than a third. 0 is greater or equal to a third, which is absurd because 0 is less than, well, if you select 0, it would be a bad, this statement here would be bad, so it cannot be true. Okay, well, it turns out, alright, select another point here. Select anything in this region here, it will be bad. So everything in here, everything in this region here will be bad. Okay, so we want everything on the outside. So your diagram should look like this. Okay, so when you get to this stage here, you can actually make this statement here. Hang on, you can actually make this statement here. X has to be x has to be greater or equal to a third. Yeah, sorry, hang on, x has to be greater or equal to minus, no, hang on, let me think, sorry. This region here, yeah, x has to be greater or equal to positive a third, but less than or equal to negative, negative a third. Okay, so you can draw this line here, this number, you can draw this diagram here to represent the solution, or you can actually make this statement here. You can use this as well as your solution. Okay.